Hey guys, what's going on? It's Talk for Us TV, back again with a daily news show. Bit to get through, short-term contracts, Johanson, friendlies, and pretty much so with contract in training now. I'm going to start with the contract in training. That basically, with DFL stepping up training for clubs, they can make contact in training, so they can go in for challenges and that. They are allowed a lot more closer, which is a big thing. With football coming back, they are starting to step up things up, which is a good thing. Football is returning, looks like. They are trying to say with DFL that clubs should confirm if they are not. Forest haven't, but I'm sure that they probably will do, given it after the positive testing results in the week that they normally do. So you can imagine it, they probably will show it. With the contact and all that, it's also been said with the Premier League starting to arrange friendlies, especially with their start coming up around the same weekend. They are allowed to arrange friendlies. So if the EFL are gonna do that, they're gonna have to be within an hour and a half of getting there. They are allowing it to be at the grounds or at training grounds, so, and that there won't be much officials there, so there might be a chance that club members might be refereeing it or even doing land those. So it will be a very big step, but it sounds like that things are starting to be pushed forward in terms of training and friendlies ahead of the restart. The other thing that has been said in it, that clubs have agreed to offer players that are running out of contract next month, or well, end of this month, a short-term deal for them to actually extend to the end of the season. Up, it will go over June the 30th. There ain't no shadow about that now. But clubs are allowed to offer them short-term deals to the end of this season, or they could offer them longer. They've got to, I think it's the second Saturday of this month, to actually confirm what they are going to do with them. So everything is happening now. Football is coming back, so it is quite interesting to say the least. The only bit of transfer news that I asked them about it is Johansson and the Swedish right back from Panathinaikos. This one seemed to be gathering quite a lot of pace today. It went from us linked to him to actually us being advanced talks with him. The only thing that I'm a little bit thingy about, and it's no disrespect to any right backs, but while we've been in Johansson, if he'd been in him just in case if he's going to push Cash back up into midfield, if we're getting rid of Deweyko, if we feel like Deweyko not going to come back Swan, or if we're going to get rid of Genko. It's a bit of a strange one. We don't know what's going to happen, but it's a weird one how this one is happening. I can't really think. It's like the goalkeeping situation last summer. That's probably the only way I can see things happening. Do drop us your thoughts as per usual. I'd like to thank you and goodbye.